Today we're going to be doing an unboxing and review of this Fatork mini projector. This is a full 1080p projector that is wireless, has a built-in battery, and it is a smart projector, which means that you guys could cast from your phone to this product. Now I do have to mention that they did send this out to me for this review. So with that being said, let's get straight into the fun part, which is unboxing. So it comes in a fairly small box here. We're just gonna pull this up. Immediately we're greeted with the quick start guide and a user manual. Now normally I wouldn't say anything about these, but these are pretty cool. This is actually a giant piece of like cardboard and it's very solid, you know, it looks good. So we'll probably be taking a closer look at this in just one moment. After that, you guys have the actual projector. Comes in a little clear plastic case. So we'll just pull that off a little preemptively, but I'm impatient. So we'll go ahead and take a look at this if I can just get this off. We're gonna peel these little things off, the rubber feet. And while we're down here, I do wanna mention there's a little mounting point right there. So that's always good to know. All right, so we're gonna take a closer look at this in just one moment, but for now we're gonna set it to the side, take a look at what else comes in the box. All right, so over here we get a little mini tripod. So you guys could immediately screw the projector onto here, and I think I might just do that. Just a small little tripod, but you guys could basically connect this to any other tripod that you have around, or a projector mount on the ceiling. Keep in mind, this is a short throw projector, so it doesn't need to be that far away from the wall, which is what makes this so convenient. Then of course we get a little HDMI cable. Now we're gonna move on to this box. I have a feeling there's probably gonna be a remote in here. And what do you know? Here's the remote, and here's the actual plug to start this thing up. So it's a pretty simple design here, and this is what the cord looks like. Just pretty simple power cable. Now, important to know, it does not come with AAAs, so I'm gonna go grab some right now so we could see if we could turn this thing on. All right, so just 2 AAAs should do the trick. Simple enough. Now we're just gonna slide this right back into place. Here's a closer look at what the remote looks like. Once again, nothing too much. We have a volume up and down, home button, a back button, what appears to be a settings button, and then navigation buttons, on and off, and a mute button. And then you have the little sensor right there. Now let's talk about this projector. We have an audio out port right here. It's just a standard auxiliary port. We have the on button. We have a USB-A port. Looks like an IR sensor for the remote. The power in, which is labeled by the DC. HDMI in, just one. And this appears to be the focus or keystone. I guess we'll figure that out in just one moment. And then we have the actual projector bulb right there. And on top, we do have some more buttons. Mostly for navigation, but I'm probably gonna be using the remote for that so that I could mount this on my ceiling later. Something that you guys can't really see on this thing is the actual speaker. And yes, it does come with one, and we'll definitely take a look at how it sounds. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and actually plug this in, turn the lights off, and see just how good the screen quality is on this little projector. Alrighty, so we have a very simple setup right here. We just plugged it in to an HDMI that goes to the laptop and then the power cord. Now, I will say, I was able to turn this on without having the power cable even connected because it did have some battery life. And I also figured out that that little knob is for sure the focus. And it also has automatic keystone correction. It's also very quiet, so that's a very important thing. And these buttons do light up while you guys use them, just in case you guys are in a dark scenario. So you guys can connect this to Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that so we can cast to this device. And the cool part is you guys can even cast from your iPhone. So I just selected that, and now we are actually on my phone wirelessly. So as you guys could see, here's one of my videos on my phone, and I was quickly able to put it on the projector, which I will say is fairly bright. So if you guys wanna do the HDMI, all we're gonna do is we're gonna press these little settings. We're gonna go to input signal, and now we're gonna select HDMI. And now, as you guys can see, whatever is on my laptop is showing up on the projector screen. So here's a closer look at how crisp the actual picture is. It is full 1080p, and it is perfectly straight. I love that it has the automatic keystone correction. As you guys can see, this gap is basically identical all the way down, which shows me that this is perfectly straight. If you guys see any flashing on the screen right now, it's because of my RGBs and my camera. Sometimes it gives it a weird effect. But for me, I do not see that in person, it's just on the camera. If you guys get closer, you guys could really see just how crisp it is. And I am on a textured wall, so if you guys are actually using a projector screen, you guys would have even better results. So overall, this seems like a super nice projector, and I'm definitely happy with it. It's very easy to set up, and it's convenient because you guys could take this anywhere and not even have to plug it in. So anyways, that is just my really quick review of this Fatork projector.